to understand the essence of mental health.
Planned kids.
Exactly. So Nepo babies.
Yeah.
Okay, Nepo babies may have daddy issues or mommy issues, which are, again, another form of childhood traumas.
Yeah.
So it is possible for parents to understand what mental health is and its essence, especially for a child in their formative years. So they will handle this kid with love. They will give their kid attention. They will provide fully for this kid. This kid will never know what lack is. And sometimes a kid may not know what lack is, but there's the love and affection missing. Or they may have, they may never know what lack is, but there's no attention.
Yeah.
You love them, of course, and you want to be there with them, but maybe you're working. You're always on the road, you're always in the air, you're always outside. So it's possible, but it takes intentionality. Like the deepest parts of your heart have to be very, very intentional with your children for them to avoid that space. Because again, traumas, sometimes you're there with your kid, but the way you speak to them gives them trauma.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're there with them and the way you just handle them. Hata tu vile unamwangalia, you see the way they used to tell us, mkiwa in a function and your mom just throws a glance at yes. And you know the next thing that's coming is war. Yes. So even the way you handle your kids, the kind of activities you have them indulge in. Another thing I really don't like is when your mom or dad has visitors and then the kids have to be compromised to accommodate these visitors. I hate that. That will never be implemented in my house in case I ever have that house with those kids. But I don't like, sometimes you just have to consider this is a kid. They don't know what's best for them. They're trying to understand. So whatever you lay as foundation for them in those formative years, because I keep saying formative years because you don't know how critical it is for a kid. Because whatever they pick in those early stages is what carries them on and on and on into adulthood. Whatever they gauge as normal here is what they'll do in their families. So if they gauge that war is normal, that's what we're going with. Chaos morning and evening, it doesn't matter what time. Okay, I was listening to this podcast in the course of this week, and it happened to touch on gender-based violence and mental health. As you know, I work with gender-based violence and parenting NGOs. So this lady was saying, for her, I was very proud of her, and the reason I listened for those 2 hours, I never commit that much, time to just listening to a podcast. But the reason I listened is because she left. I was like, clock it, girl. You don't have to be there and suffer and be there like, oh my God, the kids. No, you're teaching them the wrong things. So she was saying, she imagined a life where the husband, who was a preacher, preacher. The husband who is a preacher, the society already is a moral compass in the society. People look up to him. People are like, this is our north. This is, akisema go this way, you go. Akisema go left, you go. So this is someone who abuses her physically, anampiga, and then when they go to church in the morning, she has bruises, and the mchungaji anamwambia, that is my mama watoto. Unaamka usalimie watu with the bruises and the hurt, and people are like,
there's something here. Yeah,
so she was like, her reason for leaving was, I'm forming a very bad foundation for these kids. They will understand that chaos is normal. They will understand that when a man beats you, you stay. They will understand that a man who's not a provider is still a man, which is not true. Let's be honest. Men who can't provide are not men. Okay, I don't know what they are. But men who can't provide, and you still go to the extent of beating someone, you still go to the extent of abusing them financially, because he even told her to leave her job. Yeah. So in that scenario itself, I was just like, hey, kwa kinandoa, it's hard. Yeah. It's hard, especially if you marry the wrong person.
Yeah, right. Yeah. But the thing we're talking about leaving, and so that we can just clarify on that. But when should somebody take the cue to leave that particular relationship now? Even just basing on the story that Syndy has given us this morning. Because sometimes you're encouraging, speaking up, seeking counseling and